I'm T-Junkie, welcome back to part 30. It's been a while since I've done this tutorial series, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into the shooting. Now for this, you're going to need to download a couple of models from my website. The links for the models and textures will be in the description, yeah. And then you can just follow along this tutorial after you've done that. If you have, alternatively, if you have other hands and weapon models that you wish to use, you can happily do that. The same rules that we'll be doing in here will apply. Now in this first tutorial here, what we're going to do is we're going to set up the arms and the weapon model so you can see them all on the screen and run around and you've got the weapon in your hands. So what we're going to do is, if I drag the weapon onto screen, it is massive, and if I drag the texture onto the weapon, there we go. It's not really textured much, it's just a darker grey that I've put on there, but you can polish this up and texture it. The texture file is just a picture, so you can just draw on the picture. Oh, whoops. This is the weapon texture. There we go. And this weapon texture here is all split into sections, so you can just edit these sections here that you see in the bottom right here. You can edit these in any program like Paint, save it and put it back in here, and you can just drag it on and it will work. The model has been unwrapped, so it'll just wrap itself back around. But for now I'm just going to use this texture here I've got. And then what I need to do is I'll need to shrink that down. So, whoop, about there should be alright. Rotate it. There we go, and I just got to position it. Finding the position of it is alright. Now if I drag this weapon onto the first person character, which is our camera, and if I launch it, the game, you can actually see it in your hand. You can actually see it. So I need to move it over to the right and up a bit. So, there we go. Oh, that's too far up. Just play around with it to see what sort of height you like. I'm going to move it to the left a bit, down a bit. To the right a bit. It's all about trying to find the way you like it. Yeah, I could do with that. Looks alright. Now, what you need to do also is drag your hands in here now. So I've got my hands here, which are insanely tiny. So I'm going to just scale those up. So about there should do. Yeah. And then I need to add my texture onto them, so I hold diffuse and put it on. There we go, my hand texture's on. Now these aren't the way around, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate these. Try and get them centered a bit. There we go. And now in my FPS arms I'm just going to drag those onto the camera as well. I'm going to drag the weapon onto the arms, and now this cube here is just all of them. I think it's like the collision box. No, it's the measure under. And if I go into the met rig, this is the upper arm left side, so we get the left side squared away, so I can just rotate this, rotate it like that, and then try and align it so it's, oops, maybe the hands are a little too big. struggle working back onto the camera. And now shrink that down to about there. No, I just need to put like that. There we go. Is that colliding any? It is. There we go. Now if I just choose my arm left, and now if I that's the wrist. If I rotate this for this, rotate this up a bit. There we go. Rotate this up a bit. Let's go. So it's kind of rotated. Now I can do each finger now. Rather, this is the index finger, so what I want to do is I just can rotate that up a little bit. Rotate that up, and then rotate that up, and then also rotate that to the left. And then I just have to do that on each finger. Now the thumb on the other hand, whoops. I'm not insanely good at this. And now if I get this arm here and actually shift it over a little. There we go. Now I can just work on the fingers. That's my thumb. As you can tell, I'm not really good with the fingers. So that's one hand holding it. Now I just need to work on this other hand. So that's upper arm left, upper arm right. Now I need to rotate this. Whoops. Rotate it that way. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong. There we go. And I just position this. Yeah, it's the same really, just editing the hands. I think I may have pulled that in a bit too far. There we go. So what I do is right hand, the palm, the index I'm going to leave like that, leave that one like that. There we go, move the index in. Now the thumb on the other hand, I do need to do a bit of work on. So I need to angle that a bit. And then work on the hands. The fingers, sorry. middle finger. I need to go down. Whoops. I need to go down a little bit. And then start wrapping. Probably broke this guy's fingers a lot of times by now. Do 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 do. Now for the pinky. I'm gonna move that up a bit. I can't, I messed up. There we go. Now, because they're all connected to the FPS arms, if I click play, it looks like I'm holding this one. Now, because of the sheer angle of this one, the left arm, I need to rotate. Oh, I need to rotate. Let's rotate the forearm. Do, 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 do. If I stretch that arm out a bit, hopefully it gives the desired effect I'm looking for. Here's the way his hand's holding it. Probably going to look a bit broken, to say the least, because I don't believe an arm is to ever have done this. Kind of looks alright if I was to lower this part of the arm a bit. And then I was to grab this and then raise it up. And click play. There you go. And I've got my arms on. That took longer than I thought it was going to. Got no shooting, got nothing in there at the moment, but I have got the basic weapon in. So now we can start, after we've done this, we can start animating in the next tutorial. We can start animating the actual, actually before we start animating I want to get all the shooting done first, that way when the shooting's done we'll have like what happens when they pull the trigger, everything like that, all the shooting, so then animating afterwards will be quite easy. That way we've got some timings, because it's going to be like a cooldown after every shot, kind of like how on a real assault rifle the rate of fire. It's what we're going to be programming in as well to this, so you can adjust it or increase it and lower it. It's entirely up to you. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been TJunkie, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.